Howdy, traders. It's Melissa with Price Plan Profit, and I'm excited to talk to you today about how I find and trade social sentiment stocks. In today's market, stocks don't just move because of earnings or analyst ratings. They move because of momentum, memes, and the masses. Welcome to the world of social sentiment trading. From Reddit threads to TikTok influencers to Twitter trending tickers, retail traders now have the power to move markets faster than ever before. But here's the catch. While social sentiment can send a stock soaring, it can also crash it just as fast. That's why in this video, I'm breaking down exactly how I trade social sentiment stocks, the same strategies I use to ride the wave without getting caught in the crash. You'll learn how to spot the right setups, what tools I use to track viral momentum, my risk management rules, and how I exit these trades before the music stops. So whether it's Hood, CoreWeave, or the next unknown ticker about to explode, this guide will help you trade smarter and with more confidence. So let's dive in. What are social sentiment stocks? They're stocks that surge from viral mentions or community hype. You'll often see them on Reddit, X, TikTok, Discord. They can include meme stocks, trending tickers, and crowd favorites. These stocks don't always move on just fundamentals. Instead, they move because people are talking about them. Knowing how to spot the right ones and manage risk is key. Now, how do I monitor for these stocks? You can monitor stock twits, Reddit, or Twitter for trending stocks. You could use sentiment scanners like Swaggy Stocks for insights, but I simply use the TOS watch list called Active on Social. I like to monitor both sentiment and momentum together. A stock trending on Reddit with momentum and high option interest and large volume on the options chain, that's a signal worth watching. I mentioned the TOS watch list. Let me show you what that looks like. So under watch list on Thinkorswim, there's an active on social watch list that is broken down by hourly, daily, and weekly reports. I love this feature because it saves me tons of time. Rather than searching for what's trending on all those social media outlets, TOS does it for me. I look at these reports daily when I'm interested in trading a social sentiment ticker. Let's talk about my entry rules. I like to wait for confirmation, such as higher lows within a buy zone, or momentum reversal arrows, or trendy turn signals. I want to avoid chasing the parabolic candles. And I love to use inside candles or flags for controlled entry. Patience is critical. I let the first wave of FOMO buyers show their hand. Then I look for tight consolidation or a clear retest to enter. Now, it's important that we manage risk when trading social sentiment stocks. I like to have tight stops to limit my loss. The buy zone and the stop loss needs to be smaller than normal for me. I want to avoid holding on to these stocks for too long. You could use a smaller position size than what you normally use. And sometimes I will implement time stops so that I make these quick trade. These plays move fast and they break hard. I treat them like hot potatoes. I want to be in with a plan and out with discipline. I want to limit the downside before I ever enter the trade. Let's talk about my exit strategy. I will often have profit targets on the way up. I like to scale out 50% at each level. I will use Fibonacci or inside candles for targets, and I always trail my stop after profit targets. If you want to learn how I use those inside candles in finding my targets, be sure to watch my video titled This One Pattern Shows Up in 80% of My Trades. I'll share a link at the end of this video. Now let's take a look at a recent example of a trade I made on a social sentiment stock. Here you'll see a chart for Hood. This is a trade that I found on the Active on Social watch list. I knew that I wanted to wait for an entry after this parabolic big imbalance candle. I used the inside candle formation to create a buy zone with a defined risk. Then I was patient, waited for price to retrace back to this zone. We started making higher lows. I got trendy turn signals, so I entered the trade. And get this, I was only in the trade overnight. I woke up the next morning, the bell rang, price hit my exit target exactly. The next morning, I was out of the trade for cool 57% winner on this trade, only holding it overnight. Here's some common mistakes that you will want to avoid. You want to avoid buying into spikes without a clear plan. You must have a clear plan before you enter the trade. Only buy at your technical levels. Don't rely strictly on social media for ideas. You still need to use price action and technical levels on the chart. And be patient. Please, no FOMO. Too many traders jump in based on emotion. Sentiment can ignite a stock, but structure is what protects your money. You don't want to trade without a plan. The plan should have a defined entry, a stop, as well as profit targets. Sentiment is like wind. It can push your trade fast, but you still need a sell. The sell is your plan. Combining social buzz with structure gives you an edge that lasts. If you found this content helpful, please like and subscribe for more real world trading ideas. Comment below your favorite social sentiment stock and let's ride the wave together, but do it smart. And if you're tired of trading alone or want to see how I prepare and trade in real time, click the link in the description to join me live in the Trendy Trading Room at Simpler Trading. And I'll see you in the next video.